Hey guys, it's Sam, and I'm here to announce the next round of Tome Topple. So I know there's a little bit of a delay because usually we have a Tome Topple round in February, but that's not a rule. That's based on our availability and stuff, so I know we've gotten a lot of questions about it, and I'm very sorry. However, I am moving. So the week that you are watching this is when I'm moving, and I'm pre-filming a bunch of videos for the rest of the month so I can move in and everything else. So that's the holdup because I was taking my LCSW test in February and then getting ready to move. So the fact that I'm even doing this for March, because yes, it's going to be around in March, I'm getting to that, but I want my excuses first. It's even a little stretch that I'm doing it in March because I'm like, really girl, are you gonna have time to do anything? But that's also why I have co-hosts to help. Thank you, love you. So, round 14 of the Tome Topple Readathon will be from March 15th to the 28th. So mixing up the days of the week that it's starting, but this is what makes it easier. I don't like having readathons that go into the next month because it makes wrap-ups a little more challenging. It's just my personal opinion. And this has been around for a while now, so I think most of you know, but this is about reading books over 500 pages. That is the only rule. Just to get the frequently asked questions out of the way, as long as a book is 500 pages in some form, whether it's like paperback, UK edition, something, it works. I know there's a lot of books that are like very close, it works. Will I come storming through your house if you're reading a book that's 480 pages? No. If you want to do it, I can't stop you. However, it's supposed to be for over 500 pages. If you're reading books that are like 450, that's just, no, that's too far. That's too, no. But again, I'm not gonna know. So do what you want. Co-hosts this round are all returning co-hosts. We have Audrey from Perpetual Pages, Sam from Will Read for Booze, Gaia from La Latrice Greta on Instagram, Tori from Tori Moro, Joss from Yogi with the Book, and Sean from Treat Yo Shelf. As per usual, we'll be running reading sprints on the Tome Topple Twitter account, which is linked down below. And as of last round, we do have a Discord group. So sprints are not run in the Discord, but you can chat in the Discord, post your TBR, post progress, do read-alongs with people of the same books and things like that. So there's also like frequently asked questions on there. So I encourage you to go on the Discord. It's free. Just go on the Discord, open to everybody, and you can chat with more Tome Topplers over there. So then we have the little bingo board. Again, it's not officially a bingo board. It makes it easier to show things. But here are some of the prompts that you can use if you're having trouble picking out some bigger books. You don't have to go off of any of these prompts. This is just for fun. This round we have the tome that's been in our TBR the longest, an audiobook tome on your shelf with the most pages, a seasonally colored tome, so depending on the hemisphere that you're in, it's either going to be spring colors or fall colors. Read one tome in general. Read a tome written by a BIPOC author. Read a tome from a genre you don't usually read. A tome from a series that you haven't read in a while, and a tome that you started during another round of Tome Topple but didn't finish. So then for that, for people that like to get little ranks and things, completing 1 to 3 challenges means that you're a student, 4 to 6 challenges means that you're a scholar, and 7 to 9 challenges means you're a sage, and 1 book can only count for 2 categories or 2 challenges. So you can't use 1 book to get like 6 categories. That's not how it works. We will be doing stuff over on Instagram, but we haven't quite decided yet. The last handful of rounds, there hasn't been a ton of engagement with the photo challenges that I post. I also get that that's my fault as well, because I don't always engage in them because I don't have time a lot for Instagram. I always want to engage in it more and I don't. So we're kind of talking among the hosts that use Instagram a lot more on what we're going to do. There's a possibility of doing some like Instagram TV reading, like live reading, not really sprints, but like live reads that are happening a lot. People are doing that kind of thing. Obviously you're still sharing over your stories, and I'm going to post things on my Instagram story today as far as things to fill out for like your TBR and how to like check off your TBR and things like that. But as far as like official challenges or anything, not sure how Instagram is going to look, but we would love some more Instagram engagement. So if you are an avid Instagram user and know what you would like to see over there as far as integrating into Tome Topple, comment down below and let me know because we have some time to make that happen. I would love to hear your guys' feedback on how you would like Instagram to be a part of this. All right, so with that being said, here is my TBR. Slightly ambitious, but we'll see what happens. I am going to be attempting, hopefully loving, Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I would say this works for spring colors, although it is kind of like more autumnal, I would say, but I think the yellow works for spring colors. This would count for me reading at least 1 tome. This is the book that I'm going to be prioritizing. This is a standalone fantasy with dragons and apparently has a sapphic romance, and it is also on my 5-star TBR predictions, I think, for this round that I'm doing of that. So I do want to get this checked off, and I have been waiting for a Tome Topple for this. I know I always tell you guys, like, don't wait for Tome Topple to read your big books, but this just felt like I have to read this during a Tome Topple, right? So I'm going to be doing that, and this is going to be my main priority. If I only get this read, it'll be a success for me. It's like 800 something pages. Then for my other books, I'm not actually quite sure, so I have a couple options. I wanted to actually go for like a 500 page YA book or something, but I don't have any of those. Although I guess by the time Tome Topple goes around, I would have Chain of Iron. So I might do that. I might do that just to take some pressure off of myself, especially after how overwhelming this is. So that might be my second book, but if I don't go with that, then I'll either go with Rise of Empire by Michael J. Sullivan, which is the second book in the Ryrie Revelation series. This is also on my 5-star TBR predictions, and I want to continue on with this series and finish it up, but this also has like 700 something pages. And I think it is 2 books combined because these books are all bind-ups, volumes, but you should read them as one giant thing because that's how they're published now. Anyway, I don't know. Reading an 800 page and then a 700, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna happen. But that would count for a series that I haven't read in a while. My other option that's currently on my shelf that I'll read in physical copy is Cibola Burn by James S.A. Corey, and this is the 4th book in the Expanse series. This is also springy colors. Springy. And this one's like around 500 something pages. So I think of these two, I would probably more likely read this one just because, again, it's I don't know if I can do 800 and then 700. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. Then if I want to be extra ambitious and read an audiobook, which I might do because it'll be nicer weather out, I'll be walking more, I'll be living in Chicago, so I'll be walking more, so there's more potential for audiobook listening that I haven't had lately. And for that, I would do Night Shadow by Sebastian de Castell, which is the second book? Yes, the second book in the Greatcoat series. And I started listening to the first book when I reread it on audio and really liked the audiobook, so even though I have a physical copy, I very well might just listen to it on audio. So that is my plan for my TBR. Again, just this one, totally fine. There's a chance that my other book will be Chain of Iron. I mean, I don't know, I just feel reading a bunch of very thick, chunky books, not sure if I have the strength right after a move like that, but who knows, maybe I'll just be reinvigorated and I'll read all of them. No, I won't. No, I won't. So comment down below, let me know if you are participating in Tome Topple this round and what books you plan on reading. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.